Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So South Carolina's offense is on the field for the first time today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wide out in motion. Looking to throw on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. So Georgia's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt.
Gives him a little shake, and he's got some room. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. So after the first down run, here's second down. Looking for space. It's Darrisaw. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. Fighting off the defender. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch. Going to the run, it's Darrisaw. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Got it. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a first and goal from the 5.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. He's looking to pass. Extending the play. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. Trying to slam in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Trying to burn this defensive back. Intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Complete to the left. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit.
Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. And the Bulldogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Here comes the option. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're on 14 over Ole Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Quarterback will audible. They'll run the toss. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They try to pop a run on the draw. Jukes his way for more. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field and get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out. Continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense. You're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but, David, they believe they have the leadership in the locker room to turn it around, but it's got to start today.
Yeah, one at a time. Like, we got to start today. We got to find something. We got to find what we're really good at, what we can hang our hat on, so we can start to build some momentum throughout the season. Obviously, not the start we wanted, but we got to point to the next opportunity.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
That's an absolute strike right there, giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even Matthew Stafford with the arm talent on that throw. I'll tell you, they can attack any spot of the field in the passing game because of this guy's talent.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Hard running there. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. He wants to throw. Makes his connection. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man running back, it's a good day.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. He'll start this drive firing. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jay.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in, because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score, and score pretty dang quickly.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Fair catch called for and made. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the tailback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Pocket starts to collapse. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Got room at the 35. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Looking to go up top on 1st down. The quick out. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Dogs will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Now, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Darisaw. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for room. It's Darisaw. Smashes through. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. And the Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Got the quick pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He slings it deep to the left. And he makes the catch inside the 25. That big play put them in business. Now they're right on the edge of the red zone as they go to work first and 10. Give to the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Dogs! And the punishment has been extended. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Handoff from the gun. Bulls his way forward. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Just a short pass to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
First down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. The give to the back. Discards a man. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes the connection. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. He's going to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the route is on.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Set sail out of the end zone. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Power football with the run.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And
the pass is intercepted. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Pulls it and fires to the left. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The give out of the gun. Just trucks through it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Trying to get to him. Touchdown, Georgia! And the stomping has commenced. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. South Alabama took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Mobile. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and look for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Georgia lining up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He wants to throw. Got his man downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A 3rd and long coming up here. The back goes in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. To the air on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Low man wins, and he just smashed him. Good, solid tackle. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Georgia.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
It's now 2nd and goal.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.